Hi, my name is Lori Dahl and I've been a travel agent for 12 years. 3 of those years I worked in a cruise-only agency. And I have been on 17 cruises myself and I just love them. When recommending cruises to your client, you need to qualify them properly. Although many wonderful aspects as far as amenities are included in a cruise, they aren't the traditional all-inclusive vacation as many people think of them. All your food, entertainment, and activities on the ship are included, as well as luxury transportation between several different destinations. But clients who lay on the beach for hours on end or enjoy the option of unlimited drinks may not be happy on a cruise ship. One of the biggest reasons I love cruising so much is because of the variety that it offers. There's a variety of destinations. The most popular destinations are Caribbean cruises, Alaska, Europe, Hawaii. There are different lengths of cruises, anywhere from 2 days to a year-long cruise, which would be fantastic. One of the wonderful things about these different destinations, or some of them, are the option of checking out many different cultures, getting to know the different destinations as far as exploring their climate and the different history that you can learn there. Of course, there's wonderful shopping on almost every island you can stop at. And one reason I like to recommend cruising to my clients is if they're not really sure which destination they'd like to go to, it's kind of nice to go on a cruise where you can stop at 3 or 5 different islands and maybe they'll fall in love with one of them and want to return again next year, or they thought they wanted to go to a certain island and then once they stopped there on a cruise ship they just decided, no, this is not the destination for me. So that way they only really have 1 day invested in that destination and they've learned that they don't really care for it. Another thing, back to the variety, is the dining options. There are many different options as far as dining. Most cruise ships have a formal dining room where they would have assigned seating, so you'll have the same table mates, and the same wait staff every evening. On a 7-night cruise, you typically have 2 formal nights in that dining room where they ask you to dress up a little bit more. One of them would be the captain's dinner, where the captain or his assistant would physically sit down and eat with everyone in the dining room at the same time. Those, like I said, since they're a little bit more formal, they do ask you to dress up a little bit more. You'll see women in sequins and gowns and men in tuxedos, and you kind of have to use your judgment when you recommend to clients as far as how they should dress according to the cruise line. Most cruise lines, if you recommend that they dress as they would going to a wedding reception, you're pretty safe. But like I said, you still have to qualify. So that's the whole dining room. There's the main dining rooms where you go in, you sit down, like I said, with your table mates. They also do offer cafeteria style dining. It's more casual. It's usually a similar menu where you literally take the tray and get your potatoes and your meat and so on. Most ships nowadays also offer a 24-hour pizzeria, which is self-explanatory, and they also offer 24-hour room service, which both of those are also complimentary, as is all the food on cruises. They do ask, though, if you do take advantage of the room service, that you do leave a tip for the person who delivers it for you, of course, a gratuity. And then many cruise lines also offer specialty dining, where it would be more of an intimate environment. It's a longer, drawn-out process where you have more of a say as far as, like, even you can pick out the cut of meat that you want. And it just is very elegant, much more upscale, and there is a charge for that. It's usually an average of about $25 to $30 per person.